2017 Japanese horror comedy directed by... Now, I was trying my hardest to get the pronunciation right on this. I could not find an official pronunciation online. Yeah. I'm trying my best here. Directed by Shinichiro Ueda.
I would say that's a very good attempt.
It's my best attempt.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to give you my best attempt at a logline for this film. A low-budget zombie movie is invaded by real zombies. Shock. Horror. Detest. A 32-minute, yes, that's right, 32-minute one-shot opens this film.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We are unfortunately being very, very, very cryptic with what we say about this film, due to the nature that after that half-hour mark, we don't really want to say what's going to happen because we want to leave it all up to the viewer.
Yeah, we had heard many great things about this
film,
but never really what it was about. And we rented this off of Amazon, and it's 99p to rent on Amazon. So it's and let me tell you, that's well worth the price of admission to watch this. But we gave it a watch, and it started. And I will say this: the 32-minute opening act is incredibly impressive. But while you're watching it, for me at least, I didn't see what the hype was.
I am of the exact same mind.
The hype that this film has is interstellar, basically, in terms of what the horror industry. And we were watching this film, and there seems to be mistakes or shoddy production value and little things that you're like, okay, I can get a mistake with this amount, a long cut. So I'll let it pass. But I don't know why everyone loves it. And then the events which happen after this one cut make you fall in love with everything you saw prior.
Yeah.
And that's, like we said, trying to be cryptic with this, but the film really does an impressive twist in terms of storytelling, which makes the whole 32-minute cut so much fun.
So much better.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it is a brilliant
film.
It is.
It's really, really impressive to watch that 32 minutes alone. But you're right. After you watch the rest of the film, you're like, whoa, I love this way more now.
Because things that happen in the 32-minute cut that you're like, oh, wait, hold on a minute, I don't really like that. You end up being like, oh, I love that. Every single thing that you have a negative reaction to in that first 32 minutes, you will come around on them. It's
a very, very well-constructed, smart film, and made on, quite literally, the shoeiest, stringiest budget I think I've ever heard.
Yes.
$25,000.
Yeah, converted to American dollars, 25.
From yen.
Yeah.
Which is about 20 grand in pounds. Yeah. That's insane.
And it made over 25 million, I believe it said.
Well, I can... Yeah. Yeah,
it's well worth a watch.
Well worth a watch for the price of a rent on Amazon. It's
hilarious.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's so
bonkers, and it is really hard to talk about everything without talking about the ending. But this gets bizarre in places.
It does get bizarre.
And you're like, are they going any further with this concept, with this idea? And then they do, and then you're like, oh my god, and it's brilliant for that.
And I doubt watching that first 32 minutes you'll understand or get where it's going.
Yes.
Because I remember the 32 minutes end, and when it ended, me and Ryan looked at each other and went, wait, I thought this was an hour and a half.
Yeah. And
then we're like, oh! And then the rest of that hour hits you, and it flies by because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's such a good watch. And if you missed out on it, please check it out.
I do believe this will become a classic. This will be a cult classic.
I think it's already a cult classic, and it's kind of the reason I wanted to watch it last night. But yeah.
A staple in Halloween forthcoming, I think. I'd love to rewatch this for years to come.
Yeah, definitely worth it. And it's one of those things I want to show to other people as well.
Yeah.
So that I can get more enjoyment out of it.
Yes. Yeah. So if you do have an Amazon account, Amazon Prime on the TV, 99p rental. Honestly, if you're looking for a funny film, this does become hilarious.
Yeah, it does.